Hello, welcome to Royal Gist. Prince Harry can also additionally spare royal emotions if ebook title has double meaning. Prince Harry and his spouse Meghan think commentators are pretty incorrect to finish that the title of his approaching memoir Spare shows that the e-book can be a score-settling exocet aimed toward the royal family. Most humans right here trust that spare is a connection with the phrase an heir and a spare, and that Prince Harry will pour out emotions of rejection and isolation as a way to reflect badly at the rest of the royals. The Spanish language model is subtitled En la sombra, meaning in the shadows, which has a tendency to indicate the same. However, Team Sussex say that Spare can be all about what Meghan might call compassion in action. Columnist Elaine Louis, a Canadian TV character who has labored with Meghan's pal Ben Mulroney and is likewise close to Meghan's bestie, the Soho House executive Marcus Anderson, says we must look at how the phrase spare is used as a verb. She stated, "It is truly a honestly kind verb. It includes attempt. When you spare time or cash or idea for a person, you are making an attempt, and extra regularly than now. No longer it is a useful attempt." She adds, in a few cases, to spare is likewise to keep. You can spare a person the problem of getting to do something that isn't always pleasant, something doubtlessly harmful. Spare and keep are interchangeable in that context. There also can be benevolence related to sparing a person. I didn't need to ask her about that due to the fact I desired to spare her emotions. And all of these thoughts additionally observed to Prince Harry, given his private evolution and the venture he and Meghan Markle have set for themselves and their work. We shall see, come January 10, who has the proper stop of the stick. Prince Harry puffs out his cheeks as he receives into vehicle with Meghan as King Charles and family go away St. George's Chapel. Prince Harry was seen puffing his cheeks yesterday night as he were given right into a vehicle together, along with his spouse, Meghan, following an emotional day which noticed Queen Elizabeth II sooner or later laid to rest together with her loved husband Prince Philip. The Duke of Sussex and different royals, which include King Charles III and the Queen Consort, Camilla, have been pictured leaving St. George's Chapel in Windsor the day before today afternoon, after a transferring committal provider for the past due monarch. In what changed into the longest of days for the royal family, loved ones of the Queen went lower back to Windsor Castle for a few rest earlier than returning to St. George's Chapel for a non-public burial provider later that night. There they witnessed Her Majesty being buried with the Duke of Edinburgh in a provider performed through the Dean of Windsor with inside the King George VI Memorial Chapel. It was one of the best components of yesterday that was now no longer be televised, with billions of humans round the world notion to have seen a few a part of the processions and offerings in honor of Her Majesty. At the begin of the day, individuals of the royal family including Prince George, 9, and Princess Charlotte, 7, and heaps of world leaders and overseas dignitaries congregated at Westminster Abbey for the late monarch's funeral provider. Harry, who's mourning his loved grandmother, changed into visibly emotional at some point of the procession and inside the church, as changed into his spouse the Duchess of Sussex, who was seen wiping away tears on the ceremony. Later the Duke changed into seen on foot solemnly at the grass out of doors, St. George's Chapel in Windsor in advance of the Queen's committal provider, and talking together with his aunt Princess Anne and her husband, Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence. At the provider, Her Majesty was laid to relaxation with Prince Philip in conjunction with her husband, father, mom and sister, as her 70-year reign got here to and stop with the elimination of her crown, orb and scepter from her coffin. Her eldest son and the brand new monarch, King Charles III, regarded deeply moved as his mom's stays descended on an afternoon wherein he regarded tearful on some of activities as he stated goodbye to his mom, the 12th British monarch to be buried